This week on Swift Waters.
So this episode, we get to travel the entire state of Wisconsin, our home state, and we just have a blast.
And it is just going to be unbelievable.
Look at how cool.
I saw it. I saw it.
Mallard, and then we got this giant eagle nest, and she's actually sitting on it.
Hey, welcome to Swift Waters with Shawn and Connie.
So this episode, we get to travel the entire state of Wisconsin, our home state, and we just have a blast.
We kick it off over at the legendary Horicon Marsh with a Learn to Hunt program youth hunt, and the kids just have a ball.
And then we start rolling into the season opener. Our whole state is flooded, so we're scrapping to find a place. We end up Wisconsin River in some back areas, and we see what happens there.
From there, we start thinking, what can we do that's a little different? Well, we dive into the irrigation ditches with the Gheenoe. Unbelievable. And then from that point, you know, Miss Connie starts getting a little creative with some walk-ins that she does as a lady by herself, and she has a good time and gets some birds, and then takes me out to show me how it's done. And I tell you, puts me on the birds. So sit back and enjoy the show.
It's gonna be awesome.
You know, we've always enjoyed hunting, and one of the areas that just really is awesome is to be bringing kids out and introduce them to the outdoors.
Oh, we truly enjoy it.
So every year we always partake into the youth hunt, and in the last couple of years we paired up with Wisconsin DNR and a program called the Learn to Hunt program.
Which is really cool. The kids get the opportunity to go through the class, and then they get an afternoon hunt, and then different kids get to do the Sunday morning hunt, and we just truly enjoy being part of it.
The kids go through a lot of different scenarios of bird identification, shotgun safety. They even take them out, and Mark's got
marsh skis.
Yeah. Mark takes them out, and he's got marsh skis that he can set up and just educate the kids on how, you know, duck hunting had been preserved, you know, throughout the generation.
Yeah, the tradition of it, you know, where it originally started and what the pioneers had to do to go hunt.
Keep in mind, some of these kids have never been out duck hunting at all. Even some of their parents haven't. So it's a really nice way to, you know, kick them off.
It's a great opportunity for parents that, you know, don't have that chance to get the kids out there. They at least, you know, enroll them in this program, that they get the opportunity to experience it and hopefully enjoy it and do it later in life.
Yeah, we got paired up with two great kids, Olivia and Andrew, and their dad, Scott Hilbert. And he came out, and what a joy that is to be able to have an extra set of hands when you're out with
Oh, yeah, and he truly is great, you know, helping haul stuff, helping with the kids, you know, letting us guide them. You know, it's a mentor one-on-one with these kids, but just for him to experience, you know, the opportunity for the kids to get out there and enjoy the hunt.
Swift Waters is proudly brought to you by Kent Cartridge, Caddis Waterfowl Wading Systems, Woodland Resort, Camo Systems, Mount Man Guns, Peat Dryer, Mech Shooting Sports, Epic Guide Service, Big Al's Decoys, Thermacell Heated Products, Browning, and these fine sponsors.
Kent Bismuth Premium Shot Shells has taken waterfowl loads to a new level. When you're chasing the migration, Bismuth is an easy choice for your next hunt. Whether you're in the field, marsh, open water, or flooded timbers, Bismuth provides superior ballistics and consistent performance for every type of wing shooting. Harsh conditions demand the most of us and our gear. Bismuth is the shot we rely on. Kent Bismuth, it's back, and it's better than ever.
Being the year-round duck hunters, we rely on waders from Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis.
Caddis makes a great ladies' wader that is made to fit a woman.
With many styles, the Northern Guide Breathables and the Hybrid Extreme Waders will keep you warm and dry in any weather conditions.
The Pete Wader system eliminates moisture from hip boots and waders. They provide us with confidence that our gear will be warm and dry at the start of each day. The result is what we call Pete Dry.
Pete Dryer. We invented dry.
Camo Systems 3D camouflage netting eliminates outlines and allows you to blend into your environment. Whether you hunt portable or permanent blinds, Camo Systems will make you blend in and provide a perfect foundation for total concealment. Blend in with Camo Systems.
The Woodland Resort is perfect for the freelance hunter in the prairie pothole region of North Dakota.
They offer seasonal accommodations, luxury suites, cabins, and rooms.
They also provide a cleaning house with an on-site marina. Check out Woodland Resort on Devil's Lake for your next adventure.
Connie and I found ourselves enjoying the outdoors all the time.
It's where we really want to be.
A lot of this is always focused around water. And, not just lakes, rivers, marshlands, but also outside like fresh, clean drinking water. So we're going to kick off a new initiative called Get Infused. And it's all about trying to preserve and improve fresh water.
To learn more about Get Infused and to become an ambassador, go to swiftwaters.com.
This segment's brought to you by Mud Buddy Outdoors.
We're up at the Horicon Marsh. 3/4 of this marsh is federally owned, and they never let anybody go and hunt there other than these special events.
Yeah.
So they take us up on the northern end. They set us out, in this area where we've been seeing birds, spotting them already, put us in a great location. We're out on a point.
Yeah, it's a little island out there, which is really kind of cool this year.
We set the decoys up, and we're walking the kids through it. We've got a skiff that we drag everything out. We let them help them tote it out. They got waders on, Andrew just can't get enough of getting in the water and just kind of playing around. That's part of the deal.
Trucking through the mud, the muck, and, he just is a trooper and just keeps on going through that and having a heyday,
So we get everything set up, and this is an evening hunt, which is always, a little dicey sometimes in the evening, and the birds start coming in. And we're just looking. We got 2 dogs out there. They actually brought their dog up as well.
Molly, yeah.
And, of course, we brought Chloe in. So we're going to try to navigate both of them. It's a nice event because we know we're generally going to get birds in as well. So, we get set up and we got the first ones coming in, look up, it's kind of, careful, quiet with the kids. We're all calling. Boom, I think Olivia, she pulls
puts the
up.
first one down.
Yeah. So bird in, Chloe's out there, first retrieve, she's working it well, brings the bird back in, nice job. Blue, yeah. We got birds literally dropping in and swimming around the decoys, so it's all about that, just letting the kids, get the observation, let the birds work a little bit, drop it in. I think the next set, right, came a nice pass shooting across, and again, fortunate, bam, they drop another one in. And we're seeing them. It's kind of unusual because they're coming not only from the right, they're coming from the left.
They're coming from behind us.
Yeah, so they're literally coming in from every direction. And lo and behold, some more birds.
Yeah, and Andrew pulls up and shoots, and another one comes over, and Olivia puts one down. So it's actually almost a 2-for.
Yeah.
They each get one at the exact same time, which is really kind of cool. They are all hooping and hollering and having a great time.
We got birds in, we got some photos. Now it's time to start picking everything up. The kids aren't done.
So all in all, it was a great hunt, great experience. The opportunity for these kids to get out here and participate in the Learn to Hunt program, we couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, so keep that in mind when you got anyone between the ages of, I believe it's 12 and 15 for the youth hunt. Take them out there on that weekend, especially set up for the kids. There's not a lot of other activity in the area. The birds are still, are very workable at that stage. It's a great way to introduce them to the outdoors. All right, now in Wisconsin, we always love the openers. And the way the state is divided up, it's in actually 3 different zones. There are 3 openers. Now keep in mind, the northern opener is a week ahead, and the southern and the Mississippi are all in the same time frame. So what we had to balance out is where are we going to hunt? Now, we were battling high water in the...
Everywhere in the southern part of the state.
Normally, we're going to go over to the Mississippi River, but that thing's underwater. Our
I mean, like
spots,
3-4 feet. So all the islands we hunt or...
all submerged, and it had been almost all summer. So the birds really got pushed, either way up into the inland area that we can't get at. So we decided to go up on the Wisconsin River.
Hey, welcome to the show. We just got to the launch. It's opening weekend in Wisconsin. We couldn't be more fired up. Dan and Mike are here. So it is dark 30, meaning 3:20 in the morning on public land, and we are at the launch. First, well, there's 2 other trucks there yet, but we're pretty concerned about getting a location. So we got about a 15-minute run upriver. We're high waters. The water's up at this location about, what, 3 feet, I believe? 3 feet, 4 feet?
Oh, I'd say more than that.
Yeah. So we're going to be bombing around in the trees and, looking for woodies, teal, and mallards. So we'll see how this pans out and kind of follows along. We got the tree stand for Chloe. So let's get this trip moving. Woohoo! Giddy up, giddy up.
It's an area that we've never done an opening weekend at. We got our gear in, and we head to mid-state on to Wisconsin.
Kent Bismuth Premium Shot Shells has taken waterfowl loads to a new level. When you're chasing the migration, Bismuth is an easy choice for your next hunt. Whether you're in the field, marsh, open water, or flooded timbers, Bismuth provides superior ballistics and consistent performance for every type of wing shooting. Harsh conditions demand the most of us and our gear. Bismuth is the shot we rely on. Kent Bismuth, it's back, and it's better than ever.
The Woodland Resort is perfect for the freelance hunter in the prairie pothole region of North Dakota.
They offer seasonal accommodations, luxury suites, cabins, and rooms.
They also provide a cleaning house with an on-site marina. Check out Woodland Resort on Devil's Lake for your next adventure.
Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis has designed waders for all conditions. The Northern Guide Breathables are perfect for warm weather, while the Hybrid Extremes are great for standing in the frigid timbers.
Caddis has designed a great ladies' wader that is made to fit a woman.
Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis. Camel Systems 3D camouflage netting eliminates outlines and allows you to blend into your environment. Whether you hunt portable or permanent blinds, Camel Systems will make you blend in and provide a perfect foundation for total concealment. Blend in with Camel Systems. The most important part of anyone's hunt is their firearms. With new and used guns and all the accessories you want, visit Mountain Man Guns. Dan Yeager provides high-quality service with over 30 years' experience in the firearm industry. Visit Mountain Man Guns in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Connie and I found ourselves enjoying the outdoors all the time.
It's where we really want to be.
A lot of this is always focused around water. And, not just lakes, rivers, marshlands, but also outside that fresh, clean drinking water. So we're going to kick off a new initiative called Get Infused. And it's all about trying to preserve and improve fresh water.
To learn more about Get Infused and to become an ambassador, go to swiftwaters.com.
This segment's brought to you by Mitten Mayhem Performance.
It's an area that we've never done an opening weekend at. We got our gear in, and we head to mid-state on to Wisconsin. And again, it's flooded out.
Yeah, we got Dan and Mike with us joining this year. They had to get their boat prepped because we felt 4 guys in our boat wasn't quite enough, so they were just scrambling to get their boat ready.
They totally did. We got a spot that we've gone in and scouted ahead of time in the summer. Now, it wasn't to the flood stage it's at now, but we're thinking we got plenty of room. We looked the day before. We got birds in the area. It's a lot of timbers. The wood ducks, and that's what we're all about.
Wood ducks,
early part of the season. We know they're out
Fast
there.
action Woodies, here they come.
Got him. Chloe,
Right away, we got to get Chloe out. She gets a good retrieve. First legal bird, the season, it's all good. So we're tied back up in there. We kind of lash our boats to some of the trees, and we got a nice steady current coming through. And again, you're not getting out of your boat. We're pretty well, anchored in the boat because of the depth of the water. So we're sitting probably about 40, 50 yards away from Dan and Mike. They get some birds over them. We hear a shot, and those guys go ahead. They put the bird down, and it's like, get the retrieve on.
Yeah.
And we're hearing a lot of rustling around. We can see their boat in the distance, kind of tucked up into the timbers. Mike's trying to get out because he feels, there's up on a hump that he can walk in, and he sees some grass in there. Well, he gets all tangled up.
Oh,
he's darn near butt over tea kettle.
And he did go in. Thank goodness he had his life jacket on, and he said he wasn't taking it off.
Yeah.
So he's got one foot hung up on the boat, the other one trying to find ground that's not underneath of him, and him and Dan are just...
Dan, you left me in there,
I did not. Lies.
What were you doing? Trying to get the bird?
He's soaked. He's totally soaked.
Flooded the waders.
Yeah, we go over there. We get out as well, and he's like, it is what it is. We got to get the bird. So we got Chloe in it working. We're working through a lot of the, the areas, and we can stand, which is awesome. And we got this big tuft of grass. We can't see this bird at all.
Chloe is working it, and I'm like, she's working it. She's working. She is just. And then she scurries off the other way, and it's like, it's here. And she sees it, pops up, and it dives again.
Down, and she's out working around, and there's nothing better than seeing your dog, really on this thing. Head up, looking around for any type of thing. Sure enough, another 20 yards over, darn bird pops itself up, and we can finish it off. She goes over and gets a clean retrieve.
Oh, it was really cool to watch her work.
Yeah.
Our first wood duck of the season. Good job.
What a great day, day one, and we got birds in, we got birds down. That the current is so high, if you don't get to them, and it's unfortunately a crippler, they're downstream. So great day. We'll be back out here tomorrow, and we're not going to hunt here. There's a different creek stream that's going to flow quite a ways down that we're going to hit that in the morning, so stay tuned.
All right, now, as all hunting seasons go, depending on the weather, we love November because generally we get, the cold weather starts pushing fresh birds in. This year is not the case. Mid-November, a lot of them are pushed out or they're highly educated already. So we're like scrapping on where some really...
Where can we go?
Different ideas to go.
We got to think outside of the box and go where somebody hasn't been. So guess what? It's the Gheenoe in a ditch. So we're going to take the ditch option this time, and
so we put the boat in. It's already daylight, and we're kind of doing it half as a scouting area, scouting time frame, see some birds in. Also to see, if we can get down there the next day, early in the morning, we can get a really nice spot to kind of honker into. So we get the boat in underneath, a bridge, and we start puddling on down the creek. We get in these big, where it's kind of log jammed in, and it's just all this algae bloom just
duckweed. I mean, it's like a foot thick. Right. It's unbelievable. We got the paddles trying to get through this thing.
We're not moving.
No.
We kick some birds up.
Yep.
Right, and of course they're wood ducks, because they're they're low on the
Sean's
deck.
like, watch, they're going to be by these down trees, and sure enough, before we even get to them, they blow out of there. But he's right. That's where they're hiding.
So what we end up doing is thinking that, hey, let's get out here in the morning,
right?
And we know the birds are there. They're not actually roosting there. They're coming in.
So we don't want to bust them for, what
for the next
potential.
Day. So we blow out of there, and we get back in there the early morning the next day.
A little bit of foggy. We navigate down the river. It's actually kind of really cool.
Awesome. Really awesome. So wait till about, opener, a little bit after. We hear some birds like flying over us, right? And we got a couple behind us that drop in, and we're thinking this is going to be just such an awesome morning. And, they're kind of far and in between. I got to be honest. We were so stoked up on this thing, and sometimes that's the way it rolls. We get a couple birds in, take the shots. So on the way back, we're kind of putzing around a little bit. We got everything tucked away. We're under power with the long tail, and we're just enjoying the morning. And up further, we see a bird. A really big mallard, right? So off goes the motor. We start paddling up, and we're fortunate enough that we bump it and we get a shot at it, put it down.
Oh my goodness, look at this tank.
It's huge.
She is just huge.
We've got a mount display back at the house with a greenhead, just a beautiful greenhead.
And a nest.
A nest that
Shawn
we picked
had
up.
found.
So we're actually making a habitat with it. We want to put the hen on the nest itself with the greenhead standing next to it. And we've been looking for a really good specimen, a hen, to be able to pull this off.
It's
and
a
this
giant.
This one's just going to totally knock it out of the park.
Swift Waters is proudly brought to you by Kent Cartridge, Caddis Waterfowl Wading Systems, Woodland Resort, Camo Systems, Mount Man Guns, Peat Dryer, Mech Shooting Sports, Epic Guide Service, Big Al's Decoys, Thermacell Heated Products, Browning, and these fine sponsors.
Where we live, Connie's able to get out by herself. So ladies, please take note of this. She's got some awesome hunts.
Yeah, I really do. Okay, so one's a local marsh. I've watched it a couple different mornings to where the ducks are flying. I'm almost waist deep of water, and I cover myself in some cattails and, you know, camouflage as much as I can because they're out further. They're not right on the edge. You know, Shawn, unfortunately, was not able to join me this morning, and it's like, you know what? I can do this. I know how to do this hunt. And out of the corner of my eye, I see them, and it's like, okay, what are they going to do? Are they going to land further on down, or are they going to swing around? And sure enough, I see them, and they're swinging around, and they just come towards me, and I pull up and shoot. Do you see that? Duck down, baby. You know, I'm happy just to get one duck. You know, I'm not the person that needs the whole string or the lanyard full. I am just happy to get out there, watch the morning come alive, and be able to get a duck. So I got another favorite walk-in spot. I have to navigate myself out and around this little marsh out onto a point to where I think they're going to be flying through in the morning. Yet again, it's another foggy morning for me, so if they're going to be in range, I know they're shootable. The morning comes on and I hear them, but I can't see anything. And I hear geese over on my right-hand side. You can just hear them honking and whatever, so I know first time I shoot, all those geese are going to be gone, so I really got to pick my shot. I'm out duck hunting, but I'll take a goose any day. So I have some coming across me, and I pull up and shoot. Oh, and I do miss. Oh, I get mad at myself, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is. You can hear the geese, and I'm like, oh, sure, here they come, and they're flying behind me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I got to get myself turned around, and I fumble with my gun because I just, you know, took 2 pokes at those ducks, didn't get it, put my shell in upside down, tip my gun over, reload it, and it's like, pull around, and sure enough, behind me, one shot down this huge, gigantic goose comes. Got it. One shot, I got my goose. I'm cool and fast. Super exciting. So, you know, it turned out to be a great day, another foggy day, but I was still able to get some action, get a giant goose, and woohoo! How sweet is that? So, yet again, I got another walking spot. I'm going to take Shawn out.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm seeing all this stuff because she's able to get out on some of these, you know, and I get the tax on it. So I'm like, take me out to one of your spots, you know? Open up a little bit here. So
I'm like, come on, let's go.
Right. Early morning, and the fog has just socked us in tight. We got 2 coming in at us. We're able to pull up. I think she gets it because it's up and over. Regardless, it was a joint effort. We got a bird in.
Yeah. It's a nice wood duck.
Beautiful, beautiful drake, you know.
And Shawn tries to retrieve it,
yeah.
And this little pothole is deeper than what he thinks. I mean, he's up to his waist.
So I had a little poker or walking stick to be able to go in front of me. Man, I hit the like one, you know, and there's nothing there. And of course that bird's, it's like 20 feet in front of me, you know, and I just can't get it. And this is the morning we don't have Chloe with us either. No. You know, so fortunate enough we had some, you know, a little bit of a breeze, just enough to kick it over to us. Pulled in just a beautiful wood duck.
Nice drake, huh? Beautiful, way to go.
Yeah, duck down. We get back into a different location, and we see him flying in front of us.
That's not Chloe. Got another one. That's a buck. Hey, we got 2 out of 3.
I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's some more. The mailers are coming up in the back. Ooh, that's a hooded, I think. What do we got?
Great hooded merganser, hey?
Nice. Pull the crown up. Let me see it.
That's beautiful.
Ooh.
We need another one down over here. We gotta get Miss Chloe on.
Just again, thank you for taking me out.
Yeah.
So, great hunt, great hunt.
Girls, get out there and just enjoy what you can. Walk in if you can, you know, use a boat if you can. I'm comfortable, you know your limits. I was waist deep of water, wasn't gonna go any further, and I found my location and had a great time.
This segment of Project Freelancer is brought to you by Rough Country. They also supply products in the lighting industry, and these X5 double row light bars are unbelievable. This 30-inch bar will put out 16,000 lumens. The 50-inch on top of this truck will put out 25,000. It will light up an entire field. So hit up Rough Country anytime you're looking for your lighting needs. Also, stick around next week while we got Rhino Liner that's going to start wrapping the bottom of the truck and put a bed liner in. Thanks a lot for watching the show. We had an awesome time.
Our state of Wisconsin always treats us good. Yeah, ups and downs, but we always have a great time. So thanks for watching Swift Waters with Shawn and Connie.
Closed captioning brought to you by Thermacell Heated Products.
Yeah, I stepped out of the boat with one foot and then it started drifting with the other one still in. Until I went over my back and then I just drifted away with Dan in the boat. Well, he just sat there laughing. Then he was trying to get oars and stuff, and what do you need? I'm like, I need shore. Get me back to where I can stand. I'm like, I can't get my foot out of a poop.